Hello my friends and welcome back to another Brotato Nightmare Mode run. Hope you're all doing well. Today we're playing the Curious because I just felt like having a fun run and I want to start cleaning up some of the characters I haven't beaten on both maps and get those red borders showing up, so I often go back to the Curious when I'm just in the mood for a fun time. I love collecting all the different items, chasing down the loot aliens is fun, so that's what we're doing. I'm just going to do a very classic Curious run with primitive weapons. And we'll just do our level best to get as powerful as possible by collecting all the different weapons and all the different items in the game. I'm going to manually target down this loot alien because it's really important that we get both of those loot alien kills. And if it gets away from me or gets surrounded by a bunch of other enemies, then we might not be able to get it, so we're focused on that. We'll take the alien tongue and the landmines. Here, I'm going to roll looking for melee damage or attack speed, because I really want to be able to kill stuff fast on this character. Then I'm rolling. We'll take a quarter staff. I'll take another javelin. That's all fine, and I'll roll. And sharp tooth and hatchet are both primitive weapons. Obviously, bag is incredible. Hatchet is going to be a little more damage this wave, so I'll take it. And I'll lock the sharp tooth as well. I could roll here for 3 and see if we see one other primitive weapon. Let's do that, and yeah, I can lock a cacti club. If we had not re-rolled, then the cacti club would have cost, I think, 2 more next wave anyways. Might even be 3 more. So we save most of that money and guarantee that we get to buy a good weapon. And there we go. Got both loot alien kills. Again, that's the thing that we care about by far the most on this character. And we'll take 2 melee damage. Perfect. I'll take a rat. Also great. And then here, I'm going to reroll. I would love to take more melee damage, but let's just take 5% attack speed. And then I'll take 8% damage. I'm going to buy these items. I could buy the bag. Bag obviously is going to give me 30 materials back right away, and I have a full weapon set, so I'm going to buy the bag here and then reroll, and then we'll lock another cacti club to upgrade. I didn't want to buy it last wave because I felt like it might cost me one of the enemy kills, but bag obviously on the Curious, when you're guaranteed to get at least 2 crates every wave out of it, bag is just ridiculous. Plus, any more that randomly spawn, obviously. Can we get the random spawn from the tree? Not so much. Then we'll focus down that other loot alien. And we got 2 more crates, which is great. We'll take a cauldron. Of course, this is going to give us, again, more damage. We'll take a baby elephant when it shows up in a box like this. And then 6 melee damage is perfect. I'm also going to pick up 2 armor. You need quite a bit of armor and regen on this character, otherwise you can't take hits while you're chasing down loot aliens, which is pretty important to be able to do. We'll buy the javelin here. Gummy Berserker is probably just too bad an item to buy a copy of basically ever, so I could leave it in the pool or I could ban it. I think I'm just going to ban it, and I'm going to ban the Weird Ghost as well. Usually you want to use your bans on duplicate items on this character, but I just want to get more good items that we're looking for showing up. I also really need to find a 6th weapon, because right now we're still giving up 10% damage by having 2 javelins. So we're looking for a spear, mostly. Rock, we're also very interested in adding, because that'll give me armor as I level up. Trying to clear out the enhanced flies. The fact that I'm using Cacti Club and Javelin means that we will get projectiles. Okay, so there's 3 loot aliens this wave. I'm not going to be able to get all of them, but I should still be able to get 2. And I did. That's why we had to buy armor and HP. Coffee, amazing. Landmines I'm banning. We already have a copy of it. And we'll take 10% more attack speed. Buy a quarterstaff. We'll buy a javelin upgrade. We'll buy this whole mess. Got a spear here, so I'm going to combine my javelins and buy the spear. Lock a lost duck, and then reroll. And reroll again. Capping my move speed at -1, I really don't want to do. Shackles obviously is a good item for us, so I think I'm going to lock it, and we'll try to find a speed upgrade. Either this wave or you know, maybe we'll find a speed item in a box. You really want good movement speed on this character. I like to have like plus 20 so we can easily chase down the loot aliens. So Shackles has a real cost, and we might wait a couple waves before we buy it. But if we have to lock it for a bit, that's fine. Got both loot alien kills. We need to clear the healers here. And we got them. And there we go. Baby elephant, we already have one, so we're going to ban it. I'll take a fertilizer, and then I will roll. I'll take 9 HP here. I wish this was move speed. If there's a plus 6 move speed upgrade, that would be really nice. But we'll take 2 armor. And I'm going to buy the Lost Duck and the Mushroom and the Spear. We'll leave Shackles locked for now. I'll upgrade my Hatchet and roll again. Glasses. I guess I'll take... It's a copy of an item we don't have. And then we'll roll one more time, and we'll buy a Cute Monkey. Fertilizer, I don't really want Fertilizer at the cost of minus 10% damage, so we're just going to ban it. I really want to kill those eggs right at the beginning of the map, and then we want to clear these summons, because we want the map clean when the loot aliens spawn. You know, when someone's coming over, you want to clean house quickly. Because we need to make sure that we can get to them easily without having to dodge a bunch of the high health, dangerous enemies that this wave has for you. So otherwise, this is going to be a tough wave. Unfortunately, I did let one slasher spawn there, which made the second loot alien a little harder to get to. But we did get a third loot alien spawn, and because we killed the first 2 pretty quickly, we were able to get all 3 this wave, which obviously is amazing. Small fish, we'll take 1 copy of Mushroom we're banning. We've got one. Lost Duck we're banning because we've got one. I'll take 10 luck here. And then I think what I'm going to do... So normally I would obviously take the melee damage or attack speed, or we might roll for armor here. But because I have Shackles in the shop, I'm going to take the 9 move speed, and that will let me buy the Shackles. Plus 8 speed is lower than I want on this character, but the regen is so good, and getting some range early doesn't hurt either, so we'll take that. We'll buy... here's our move speed immediately. We'll buy the leather vest here, and then... Do I want pencil? It's an item we don't have. It gives me 2% XP gain. I guess I'll take it, and then I'll do a reroll. I'm just going to ban the rat. It's a duplicate. We never want another copy of it. It's hard to get free rerolls by banning stuff on this character, because there's just fewer items that you want to ban, typically. So... We're just going to use our bans on duplicates and try to make other items that we're looking for a little more likely to appear. Again, I should be clearing out the big slashers this wave. I should have gotten both of those eggs. I also let that healer do a little drive-by on the loot alien and heal it. So we got 1. We might not get 2 because... Or no, we hadn't gotten 1. Now we've gotten 1. And we probably won't get 2 because there's a healer alive, there are some slashers alive, there's the enhanced spitters on this map as well, which are really scary. Given that it spawned right on top of me, I might be able to get it here, though. So we're going to chase it down, and we did manage to pick it up. That's great. Wave 7, you often don't get both loot alien kills, so we're happy to do that. We'll take a bottom mine. Bag, I'm happy to sacrifice 10% damage to get a duplicate bag. It's worth so much money. And then I'm going to take 5 crit chance and 4 melee damage here. Buy a broken mouth. Recycling machine is also really good on this character, so even though it's normally pretty bad on nightmare mode, I'm happy to take it. And I will take a glass cannon here. We have 7 armor. I'll need to fix my armor, but that fixes my percent damage, which is also really important. I think in this spot, I'm going to lock the Vorpal Sword, because yes, the primitive weapon tag is nice, but we're happy to give up 1 primitive weapon tag. Our level 1 sharp tooth is horrible. This weapon is bad, and we haven't leveled it. And Vorpal Sword is pretty nice for the character, so we can pick that up. It's also a medieval weapon, so we get a point of armor with our quarterstaff. And then I've got 2 items locked, so we're on to the next wave here. This wave, I really need to focus on clearing out the spitters, and obviously the chargers we want to get rid of as well, but the spitters can really restrict your movement, which again makes it hard to chase down loot aliens, which is all we care about. So we're focusing on taking those out, then we can get our first target down. Here's the second one. Chasing that as well. Do I want to kill this curse alien? I think not. Cursed enemies will make it harder again to get our free boxes, because it's just more health on the field, more damage, so we're going to be less likely in a position to actually go for what we're trying to get. So we'll avoid curse on Crash Zone here. We'll recycle that. Scarf might make it harder to get the loot alien kill next wave, but 4 melee damage, 4 regen, exactly what we want. We'll take the attack speed here. I will sell out of the Sharp Tooth and buy the Vorpal Sword. We'll buy the Cyclops Worm, and we'll roll. And I do want to upgrade my Spear. This is kind of an awkward way to do it, because we'd have to sell the level 2 Spear. Now, we do have a Recycling Machine, making that a little less painful, so I think we're going to do that. And then I'm unfortunately short of being able to buy the Goat Skull this wave. I don't want the Fin that much, because we are already over speed cap. Similarly, wings. Sharp Bullet doesn't really do anything. Let's just go to wave 9 here. Trying to kill the summons at the start of the wave, of course. Get one summon kill. Oops. My spear was simply too long, and it went right through that into the one behind it. We have a crate. I'm not sure if that's a random crate or if I killed a loot alien without noticing. I don't specifically remember killing one. There we go. We got one. Here's another one. So I think that was a random crate, actually. Or we got 3 spawns this wave. Either way, I'm happy. We made a lot of money and got 3 crates. We're thrilled. We'll take the black belt. I'm going to recycle a glass cannon. When it's only 15% damage, it's a lot less attractive, and we need the armor more than the damage now. Also, we have a recycling machine, so it's worth a lot of money. We'll take the attack speed here, and then do I want to roll for armor or just take 6 melee damage? I could also take 9 dodge. We have 9 already, so there's a chance that we can get to a reasonable dodge value pretty quickly. Let's just do that. We'll take the dodge here, and then attack speed or HP. I'm going to take the attack speed. I'll upgrade my Vorpal Sword. I'll take the Goat Skull. I'm going to pass on the Wheelbarrow. Our armor's really bad right now. Take the Saltwater, and then we'll roll again. We'll take a helmet. Perfect item for us. Exactly what we want. We're over speed cap anyways, and we need armor. As always, if you're just looking to win the run, you should just buy the knot here. Your weapon set is fine for the rest of the run, and this gives you all the stats you need. We're looking to have fun, so I'm going to pass on the knot. Stone Skin. I'll buy the Stone Skin. We obviously need more armor, and I need more HP as well. So, and just buying more fun items is good as well. And, yep, we'll spend 10% damage on another bag. Multiple bags is great for this character. We'll lock in Alien Magic, and I'll buy the Hedgehog over the Injection, just because I think it helps a little more for this next wave specifically. Alright, early loot alien spawn. That means we're fairly likely to get 3 this wave. Typically when one spawns really early, it often means that you've gotten a random spawn, so keep an eye out for them. Here's our second one, and we're going to hope that we get a third. I mean, maybe we get a fourth. I would love any consumable healing that I can get, because right now our healing is pretty weak, actually, in part because this character has guaranteed consumable drops from your guaranteed loot aliens, but with no consumable heal. That's a lot less impactful. Didn't see a third loot alien that wave, but that's okay. We'll recycle this, and I'll roll here, take some more attack speed, and some more luck. We'll buy alien magic and injection. Dock Moth is okay, I think, but I don't know that I really need it right now. I think I'm going to roll past it and look for items that help us survive a little better. I'm going to pass on the snail as well. I'm really just looking for damage at this point. Do I want wisdom? It makes it harder to clear enemies at the start of the wave, but I think it is still good here, because the end of the wave is often the challenge. And then we'll pick up the banner as well. Go to wave 11. Really looking for just a good armor upgrade, and I'm looking for consumable healing. Jerky is probably the best item we could find. I mean, Fairy is probably the best item we could find, as it is for every Curious run, and for basically almost every run. The enhanced spitters are really dangerous, wave 11, so trying to clear those guys out. We have our first loot alien here. This being a horde wave, we might not get both loot alien kills. I thought I had killed it, but instead I think it just juked me out. I didn't see where it died, if it did. Here's the second one. And we got it. And there we go. Yeah, I'll take a campfire. We obviously want more regen, and we'll get some random HP. Jelly is amazing for this character since you always have 6 different weapons. Armor is perfect. And then here, I could roll for more armor. I think I am going to roll for armor or dodge. I'll take either of those, whichever shows up first. And which do I actually want? I guess I want armor. We have stone skin, so armor's a little better overall for us. Adrenaline is nice, though, because we are building dodge. And then I'll roll. Level 3 Cacti Club. Yeah, I'll sell my level 2 for a level 3. Again, a little awkward to have to do that and not find the level that you're looking for to upgrade immediately, but that is one of the downsides of playing this character. And a pass on Peacock. We don't have any use for Seashell, really, so we're just going to roll through. We'll take the tree. I don't need another jelly at the cost of 10% damage, and then we'll roll here. Javelin upgrade doesn't really work. I'll keep rolling. You're going to roll a lot on this character, so get used to re-rolling when you have the money still. Do I want Leather Vest at the cost of 10% damage? I think I do. Obviously, this is an expensive Leather Vest, but armor and dodge are the stats we care about more than anything else right now by an enormous margin. So we'll take a duplicate Leather Vest to try to fix our defensive stats. We Vorpal sorted that loot alien, which is nice. Making sure to clear the healers, of course, because again, every time they heal, they tick for 100. If they get a loot alien with that, that's rough. There should be one more loot alien this wave, because I think we got 2 random crate, and we did get the other one there, and then we'll get that tree. 2 random crates when you have triple bag on the loot alien, on the Curious is amazing. 0 consumable heal. I don't think I can afford to take Alien Worm right now. Okay, I'll take a Leather Vest here. I'm going to recycle the blood donation, and I'm going to roll and take 2 more armor, and then I'm going to take more attack speed or 3 lifesteal. Let's take the lifesteal. Wow, Mammoth, amazing. We just needed more damage, and this gives us damage and regen, which is exactly what we're looking for. Yeah, I'll go to minus 15 damage to take another Leather Vest. We're now at 35 dodge and 17 armor, and then I'll roll. Lemonade, we finally got some consumable heal. I'll buy a book as well. It doesn't give us stats that we really care about, but it's another random item that we don't have a copy of. And then we'll roll past these things. We'll buy a hatchet. We'll roll again. Chameleon, -4 damage for 3 dodge is actually okay sometimes, but it's so expensive, and we have -22, or -15 damage. So I obviously need to build that up. We'll take the Claw Tree, though. Turret, I just don't think is going to do anything, so I'll roll past that. Okay, so here's a rock. I wouldn't mind trading out one of these for a rock for more armor, but losing the quarterstaff would cost me an armor anyways from losing the medieval weapon tag. Hatchet is probably the one I would get rid of. Hatchet is typically a very weak weapon overall, but it would be downgrading our weapon level. I think I'm just going to roll past this, and I'll take a Butterfly. We'll lock a Bean Teacher, and we'll go to wave 13. Gonna get that loot alien kill as well, which is obviously really nice to get one early. And again, when one spawns near the beginning of the wave, it often means that you're gonna get 3. Not always, of course, but it's very much worth keeping an eye out for another one. We also got a random crate there, and then we'll get this kill eventually, and we got it. And get another tree, another random crate. That's awesome. And any chance we get another loot alien spawn this wave? Doesn't look like it so far. Oh, no, there is one. Can we get it? I don't think we're going to quite be able to get it before the end of the wave, and we didn't. I'm going to recycle the fuel tank here. We're not really using elemental damage. I'm going to recycle the tractor with -15 damage. That's kind of tough to use. I will take the sunglasses. I'll obviously take treasure map. I'll take some more regen. Upgrade my spear by Bean Teacher. We already have a penguin, so we don't want another one. I'll take a Schmoop. Lemonade might... If we had more % damage, I might even consider taking a second Lemonade, but in this spot, we don't want it. And I think Poisonous Tonic will help more than... Maybe a Rip and Tear going into the Horde wave actually could have been good. But I think Poisonous Tonic is good. I'm going to take the Ghost outfit because we are building Dodge, so that's a good way to keep building more. I think I'm going to pass on the Rip and Tear. I can't buy it for the Horde now that I didn't do that. And so it's loses a lot of its utility when it's not available for a Horde wave. Wave 14, typically going to be the hardest wave for this type of build. Melee builds on Crash Zone can really suffer on Wave 14 because all of the enemies stack up. So this could still be a really tough wave for us, even though we're doing really well at this point. Try to clear a bunch of these summons, but I let a few too many of them out into the world here. But we're going to chase down as many as we can. I'm also going to avoid getting that Curse Alien kill still, I think. Still chasing down the summons, and here's our Loot Alien target, which we got. And we're clearing all of the Horde wave pretty effectively. There might be another loot alien somewhere that I'm not seeing it. This wave, it's hard to see them. And in general, on Crash Zone, I find them harder to see than on the Abyss. It just makes this character a little harder to play on this map. Okay, so I'm building Ghost outfit. I guess I'll take the dodge, because we're going to end up at really high dodge. And then I'm going to roll and look for more dodge. With this wave, though I'll just take 4 armor as well. We'll buy the Ghost outfit here. I'll buy Cyberball, and then I will roll. Still passing on the knot. I'll roll again. We'll take a Lure, and Decomposing Flesh I can take as well. I wouldn't mind more regen. The level 2 Spear still doesn't do anything. I'll take a Pearl. Pearl, of course, can, if you get enough luck, be damage positive even in multiples. Obviously, we're nowhere near that right now, but if you get 100 or more luck, then every Pearl is damage positive, even when it costs you 10 damage. I let a few too many summons spawn at the start of this wave, so I need to clear those out quickly if possible. And we do have a few too many just random sources of damage, which makes wave 14 and 15 on Crash Zone a lot harder. Oh, triple loot alien spawn this wave, so I'm going to try to get as many of them as I can. Yeah, and we got all 3, that's good. Oh, wait, there's still one there. So either that was a random crate or we actually got 4. Oh, right, this is a lure wave. I forgot that we bought the lure, so we were guaranteed to see 4. We'll take the piggy bank when it shows up in a box. We'll recycle that, recycle this. Treasure map is one that you can take in multiples as well, because it's so powerful, though we've only found... I feel like they might have broken treasure map. This item has been really underperforming for me lately, compared to what it used to do, where it would often be like 20 items in a given run. I'm going to take a second copy and just experiment here, even though I don't think it's necessarily right to this late in the wave. In the run, rather. I'll take some move speed to get back to positive. We'll buy the Lucky Charm, because I do have a Pearl. And then I'm going to roll here, and we'll take a gambling token, trying to get to our dodge cap of 70. And we'll roll again. Do I have any explosive damage? Not really, so we'll pass on that. Mirror, a lot worse on this character than on other characters, because it's going to cost you minus 10 damage, whatever you duplicate. Baby Squid is probably like 4 regen at this point, but I think that is still worth buying. I really want to clear the buffer aliens, of course, because if they buff one of the loot aliens, then those become pretty hard to kill. Since we're mostly melee, the enhanced flies shouldn't be that bad, but our Cacti Club and Javelin do make them more challenging. So we are still going to have some projectiles that we have to deal with. On wave 16. Getting the buffing aliens cleared and the healers cleared. I'm not sure if there's another loot alien spawn. I lost track of whether we got 2, but we're not going to kill another one before the end of the wave anyways, so we'll be happy with our 2 crates here. We'll recycle the Strange Book. We'll obviously take Fairy. That means that at this point with... I mean, my armor could be a little bit higher, but with 60 dodge, with 64 regen, 16 armor, we kind of can't lose at this point. I'll take 20 luck here, actually, over the 2 armor just for fun, and then we'll pick up some more attack speed. We'll buy a cake, buy a garden, roll past that. I'll keep rolling here. It's hard not to take hits on this character, but I'll take the crystal anyways, and we'll buy a spicy sauce just because it's an item we don't have one yet. If I had more pearls, then the Lucky Charm could actually be damage positive as well, because right now it costs me 10 damage, but if we had a bunch of pearls, then, you know, if we had 4 pearls, it would be plus 12, so it would be damage positive there. But as is, we don't have enough to buy the duplicate. Sure, we'll take a riposte as well. Gonna clear this buffing alien, and then we'll go after the elite here. Elites are a little hard to take down for this character sometimes, because obviously you've focused your character on good single target damage, but you haven't necessarily been able to build the most high DPS setup, because you need such good defenses, and because your items are somewhat random. But we should be able to get the elite. We should be able to get the loot alien there, even though it got buffed, and we did. So, great wave 17 for us, assuming that I don't die before the end of it, though that seems a little unlikely at this point. Sure. We'll take a copy of Toxic Sludge. We'll recycle here. Big Arms, great. We want more damage. We'll roll. I'm going to take the Pearl, the free Pearl. It's -3 damage right now, but I do intend to build more luck, and that's just fun. And we'll take some Lifesteal, and we'll take 12 dodge, going over dodge cap, which is awesome. We'll buy Loot Worm and Riposte. Roll. I can't buy any of these, so I'll roll here. We'll buy a bait. Buy a Clockwork Wasp, because my move speed is actually pretty bad. And I'm going to buy a small magazine as well. Yes, it costs me some damage, but it's an item that can give me some stats, which is something we're always looking for at this point. And then we'll go to wave 18. Wave 18 has these chargers and the buffers, and so if you let too many of the enemies get buffed, they can really start stacking on top of you. So I'm really trying to chase down the buffing aliens this wave, so that we just don't have to deal with so many super dangerous enemies. This wave is mostly about just having good defensive stats, which we do, because it's really hard to avoid taking hits, wave 18 Crash Zone. On most characters, so we just need to have good defensive stats so we can tank through any incoming damage. Looking for, there it is, the other loot alien, which I had fully lost track of where it might be. We didn't get it. And 4 crates that wave. We'll recycle here, recycle here, recycle here. You know what? I'll take a Bone Dice. It might be a couple points of % damage before the end of the run. And then I'll take another free Pearl. I'm going to roll. Take 2 armor. And I'm really looking for more luck at this point. Terrified Onion, I'm actually not going to take because it cost me luck. I could take it to get back to 8 speed, but I don't really need to. And I'll roll. Missile will help fix our % damage, so we're going to take that. Alloy costs me dodge. I don't really want that. I'll roll here. Okay, Shady Potion gets me to 94 luck. So I just need a little more luck for those pearls to all be damage positive. And then we'll keep rolling. I'll take a Power Generator, because any speed I get over cap will then be damage positive. Obviously, the Power Generator is not good, but it's just fun. I just like that item, and at this point, we're kind of goofing. Oh no, it ate a buff right at the end there. Painful. That's going to make this thing hard to take down, but we did get it. I think it was just about to die when it got that buff, too. On the Darkness wave, it can be harder to find them, of course, but... Oh, there it is. But we did get both of them. And let's see if we get this tree. Is that the only crate we get this wave? Or no, we did get 1 random crate. That's nice. Okay, we'll take the wolf helmet. That's positive luck now, so our pearls are good. And we'll recycle here. I'll take a compass. I'll take the crown, because you can't be the king of Brotato without it. We'll take some armor, and then... I'll take just the attack speed. I think it will help more than the luck. I'm buying the Power Generator just for fun here. And I'm going to roll. Roll again. We'll buy Candy Bag. Maybe we get an elite in the last wave. That would be fun. And then we'll roll. I'm going to sell my quarterstaff and upgrade it. Buy a pile of books. Reroll here. Reroll again. Reroll again. And with +1 consumable heal, do I buy an alien worm? I think not. I think I'm just going to reroll. And you know what? Let's buy the whistle just to cap things off with really fast loot aliens. So we'll let those guys go wild. Oh, nice. The one shot. Can we get another one? Kind of forgot we had a Vorpal Sword, too, until that boss just disappeared. Come on, give me the one shot. All right, well, we got it anyways. So there we go. That was the Curious on Crash Zone. Obviously, super fun character. I always enjoy it every time. We saved 376 materials off of Spyglass, 1,800 gained from our triple bag, so very much worth spending some percent damage on that. Baby Elephant, pretty bad, 17,776. I guess this will be going up a little after the 4th of July, probably, so not on theme, but, you know. We've got 126 healing for the Cute Monkey, so it did very well. We got 30,000 damage on the bottom line, 830 from our recycling machine, of course, going to be amazing every time on the Curious. 325 saved from Coupon, and what else? Our Adrenaline, only 53 healing. It was a little while before we got a bunch of dodge after we got the Adrenaline. Did get 9 items from our treasure map, so those pulled it together nearer the end of the run. We got 50 materials from our piggy bank, so I could have sold it for more money. Baby Squid for 8 regen, and Loot Worm gave me 15. Not exactly a stellar Loot Worm performance, but we got it right near the end, of course. Candy Bag gave me 8 stats, and then also had a chance of getting us an Elite, although sadly it failed to do so. Oh yeah, and our Bone Dice, well, perfect record on the Bone Dice. 8 hits and 0 misses. All right, my friends, hope that you enjoyed this run. And of course, if you have, feel free to leave a comment and hit like. Helps me out with the algorithm, so I appreciate you taking the time to do that. And of course, you can subscribe to my channel for more Brotato and other strategy game analysis. Cheers, folks. I'll catch you next time.